New Creation Gospel Mission Daily Devotional, Monday, July 20th, 2026. Topic: Stand faithful in difficult times. Hymn 280, Trust and Obey. Memory verse: And one of the sons of Ahimelech, the son of Ahitub, named Abiathar, escaped and fled after David. 1 Samuel 22, verse 20. Bible reading: 1 Samuel 22, verses 6 to 23. When Saul heard that David was discovered, and the men that were with him, now Saul abode in Gibeah under a tree in Ramah, having his spear in his hand, and all his servants were standing about him. Then Saul said unto his servants that stood about him, Hear now, ye Benjamites, will the son of Jesse give every one of you fields and vineyards, and make you all captains of thousands and captains of hundreds, that all of you have conspired against me, and there is none that showeth me that my son hath made a league with the son of Jesse, and there is none of you that is sorry for me, or showeth unto me that my son hath stirred up my servant against me, to lie in wait as at this day. Then answered Doeg the Edomite, which was set over the servants of Saul, and said, I saw the son of Jesse coming to Nob, to Ahimelech the son of Ahitub, and he inquired of the Lord for him, and gave him victuals, and gave him the sword of Goliath the Philistine. Then the king sent to call Ahimelech the priest, the son of Ahitub, and all his father's house, the priests that were in Nob. And they came all of them to the king. And Saul said, Hear now, thou son of Ahitub. And he answered, Here I am, my lord. And Saul said unto him, Why have ye conspired against me, thou and the son of Jesse, in that thou hast given him bread and a sword, and hast inquired of God for him, that he should rise against me to lie in wait, as at this day? Then Ahimelech answered the king and said, And who is so faithful among all thy servants as David, which is the king's son-in-law, and goeth at thy bidding, and is honorable in thine house? Did I then begin to inquire of God for him? Be it far from me. Let not the king impute anything unto his servant, nor to all the house of my father. For thy servant knew nothing of all this, less or more. And the king said, Thou shalt surely die, Ahimelech, thou and all thy father's house. And the king said unto the footmen that stood about him, Turn and slay the priests of the Lord, because their hand also is with David, and because they knew when he fled, and did not show it to me. But the servants of the king would not put forth their hand to fall upon the priests of the Lord. And the king said to Doeg, Turn thou and fall upon the priests. And Doeg the Edomite turned, and he fell upon the priests, and slew on that day fourscore and 5 persons that did wear a linen ephod. And Nob, the city of the priests, smote he with the edge of the sword, both men and women, children and sucklings, and oxen and asses and sheep, with the edge of the sword. And one of the sons of Ahimelech the son of Ahitub, named Abiathar, escaped and fled after David. And Abiathar showed David that Saul had slain the Lord's priests. And David said unto Abiathar, I knew it that day, when Doeg the Edomite was there, that he would surely tell Saul, I have occasioned the death of all the persons of thy father's house. Abide thou with me, fear not. For he that seeketh my life seeketh thy life. But with me thou shalt be in safeguard. Message. King Saul was full of jealousy and fear. Because of that, he falsely accused the priests of Nob of working with David. The truth is, they did not even know they were helping him. But Saul was so angry that he ordered them to be killed, even though Ahimelech and the priests were innocent. His own men refused to carry out such a wicked command, but Doeg the Edomite did it. He killed the priests and many other innocent people that day. Even in all of that pain, God did not forget his own. One man escaped Abiathar. He ran to David, and David received him with compassion and promised to protect him. This reminds us that the world can be very unfair, and sometimes people suffer just for doing what is right. But God never abandons those who belong to him. Even when it looks like evil is winning, God is still working behind the scenes. David's kindness to Abiathar shows us how God comforts and protects his people through others. As believers today, we must stay faithful to God no matter the pressure we face. Like Saul's servants who refused to do evil, we should never compromise just to please people. Our first loyalty must be to God. Yes, obedience can sometimes bring hardship, but God sees every act of faithfulness and he will reward it. So, if you are going through a difficult season or you have been treated unfairly, please do not lose heart. Keep standing for what is right. God is your refuge and your defender. He knows how to preserve his own, and he can turn every painful experience into a testimony for his glory. Central truth: God remains the refuge and defender of those who stay faithful to him in times of adversity. Prayer. Dear Lord, give me the courage to remain faithful to you in every situation. Help me never to compromise my faith because of fear, and let my trust always remain in your unfailing protection and guidance. Bible in 1 year, Hosea, chapters 1 to 7. May the Lord bless his word. Until tomorrow again, stay blessed and rapturable.